Hi you guys, welcome to Thea is Cooking. Today we're going to be making my Cajun pasta. Now to the pan I've already added 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, and to that I'm going to add in my tri-mix of peppers that I got frozen from Kroger's. And I'm just going to mix that all together. And the reason why I got it frozen because like I ain't had time to be doing all that extra cutting up of 3 or 4 different peppers. So why do that when you can buy it? Now here I've cut up and washed my baby bella mushrooms and my crawfish. So I'm going to set that to the side. And also I've already cooked my pasta. The pasta has already been cooked. That's just how quick this simple and easy this meal is, okay? And the pasta is already cooked, so it's just waiting for the sauce that I'm going to make here. Now once the peppers are translucent like that, you're going to add in your mushrooms and your sausages, whatever like takes the longest. Now see here I added in my mushrooms and my crawfish. I normally don't do that, but it's still going to come out the same way, but just for future references, just adding your mushrooms with your peppers, and then you like cook that down, and then you can add in like your seafood or whatever, or like your meat or whatever it is, that because seafood don't take that long to cook, so you don't need all that. Now we're gonna mix this all up together. I turned my heat up to high heat at this point because I want it all to come together. Then I'm gonna add in my black pepper. And you don't need a lot of black pepper. How much? I just talk to the ancestors, child. They'll tell you. After that, I'm gonna add in this chicken bouillon seasoning, and I'm just gonna sprinkle that in there, sprinkle it in until they tell me to stop. Let's talk to the ancestors. They whispering in the ear. Then after that, I'm gonna add in this blackened seasoning made by Zatarain's. It's like the perfect Cajun spice to add into any dish. Okay. And then after that, I'm going to add in like a drizzle of red pepper flakes. Just drizzle it on over there. It's not going to make it like extra spicy where it's burning your tongue and people ain't going to be able to taste the flavor inside the meal. Okay, this is like, it's perfection. Okay, trust me, it's gonna come together. Now, after that, I'm adding in a can of Rotel drain the Rotel. This is original mix. If you want it to be more spicy, you can get the spicy kind, but I like to taste my flavor and I don't want to taste all that hot stuff. Then I'm just gonna mix all of that together. Just mix it all together. Mix it. Look at that. I wish you guys could smell this through the screen. It smells so good. Now I've been cooking this for about 5 minutes. As you can see, that look how all that stuff is coming out. To this, I'm going to add 1/3 of a cup of vegetable broth. You can use chicken broth or whatever, but I find that I like it better with the vegetable broth. Now once I add in the vegetable broth, I'm going to also add in 1/3 of a cup of white wine, which is like white cooking wine. Do whatever you prefer, but this is what works for me. And then after I do that, I'm going to add in just like a sprinkle or a dash or whatever, like a twirl around of lemon juice. So it's not a lot where you can taste it, but it kind of offsets the white wine. It's not so like strong inside the mix. So we're gonna do that. Like I did it so quick I didn't even see myself do it. And then to that, I'm gonna add in 2 bay leaves, 2 whole bay leaves. Okay, this is gonna take it to the next level. Like, it is so good. So, and then I'm just gonna stir that up. Stir it up, girl. Stir it up. Get them bay leaves under that, in that juice. After that, I'm gonna add in my classical ragu sauce. And as you can see, I'm not dashing, just pouring it all up in there. I'm gradually pouring it while stirring with my other hand it in, so that it's mixing in and incorporating, like taking its time to do it. This is not a rat race, people. Show your food some love. Okay? Now, after this has set for about 3 minutes, I am going to add in a tablespoon of pure butter to the mix. I don't know what it is about this like butter. This is Kerrygold butter, by the way, but it just makes it so good. Like, it makes the flavor come out. I don't know, cause it's fattening or what, but it just brings it to a whole nother level for me. So I'm gonna mix all that in. As you can see, look at that. Now doesn't that look just good and juicy? I'm tasting it here to see if my flavoring is good. And it's absolutely delicious. Now I'm gonna add in my Parmesan cheese. And I'm only gonna add in half now, just to stir it up into the pot, and then the other half once I get my pasta in the pot. Now it's time to add the pasta. So we're gonna add the pasta in. Now that we add this pasta in, we're just going to fold the pasta into the sauce, because we have our mushrooms, our diced tomatoes from the rotel, our crawfish, and the sauce. Pretty much we need to coat all of this together. Now I'm just going to take out the bay leaves, and then I'm going to come back and fold that in some more. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna add in my second jar of ragu sauce, but this time I'm only gonna add in half of it, because I want it to be like coated and creamy and juicy, and I don't want it to be like, I know how it looked in Naked earlier, but trust me, she know what she's doing. So it's good and it's juicy. As you can see, it's all coming together. And then remember our Parmesan from earlier. I'm gonna take that, and I finish mixing this all up, and I'm gonna sprinkle first, because we're gonna add the whole thing in here, but we're gonna sprinkle it in first, and then I'm gonna stir that up. As you can see here, go ahead, girl, don't act like you're scared now. We're gonna stir that up. Now once we stir that up, we're just gonna add in the remainder of the Parmesan cheese here. And then after I add in all my Parmesan, I'm not going to stir it or anything. I am just going to put the top over it, and then I'm going to, I guess, let it, so that it can all connect together and all that extra stuff, sit for about 10 minutes or so. No biggie. Look how pretty that is. Just cheese heaven, child. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. After the Parmesan has melted down in there with it, it's gonna look just like this, all good, gooey and juicy. Now let me pick up some so you guys can see what I'm talking about when I say that. Look at that. It's just heaven. And this turned out so good. I'm just gonna eat this. You can add some baked chicken if you want on the side with it, but I'm just gonna eat it with some garlic bread, and I'm just gonna show you guys my garlic bread right here. There you go. And that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching.